I've been laughing since, and so I just decided to do this video so that we just address this issue. NBA Port Harcourt branch as at today is in a mess and in a sorry state. Now, the elections is supposed to be on Friday, but as at today, it has been discovered that the electoral committee brought out an eligibility list that was heavily tainted. A list of over 1,338 eligible voters. It has been discovered that over 300 persons are not eligible to vote in these elections, yet their names are actually on the list. Now, not just that, we discovered that some of them had not paid their dues. Some of them did not also attend meetings, yet the electoral committee felt necessary that they should be qualified to vote in these particular elections. And this same electoral committee that I speak to you have a lot of members which they disenfranchised and stopped from making that list because they refused to do a meticulous job. They did a very poor job. Look at the list. The list itself is a mess. Seniors' names are on 1 to 5. Seniors' names are on 1 to 11 to 19. And all that. The list is so muddled up and so mixed up with... See, it's just a mess. A complete mess. But in all of this, names were duplicated and all that, and the LFO is just sending us a notice telling us that, oh, they have taken notice of that. Why didn't you do a proper job? Why didn't you do a proper job? Then now, the worst part of everything that has played out is the electoral, the list itself. Because we have found out that the list has a lot of persons that are not eligible to vote in that list. This has raised up serious question with respect to the integrity of these elections. This election cannot be said to be free and fair if this particular level conducts these elections. At this point, with everything that is happening, I think Senior Chukwuma and his electoral committee should tender their resignation and leave. They have made a mess of our elections. I'm not shocked because everything about the Collegial Woman's administration has also been a mess. We have always been plugged in one issue or the other. So I'm not shocked that she also appointed people who have the same tendencies like her. It's an unfortunate situation. But you see this list cannot fly. We are going to resist this list because this is wrong. We cannot continue to have a bar where we as lawyers, colleagues cannot even conduct elections for themselves. Like we can't conduct our own elections. Yet, we argue every day. We blame the politicians for rigging election, for messing up our country. Meanwhile, we are messing up our association. An association that naturally is reputable. We cannot even carry ourselves. These are the type of things we find in the NBA Port Harcourt branch. I'm calling on our colleagues, and I'm calling on the chairman, Mr. Chukwuma sir. Please, senior, it is time for you to tender a resignation letter. What you have done is to bring this bar to disrepute by making sure that you are not meticulous enough to look at a thing as simple as the eligibility list. You are not meticulous to look at it. You allow them put over 300 names. Over 300 names. Not just 50, not 20, not even 100, 300 names. This has really raised a lot of questions with respect to the integrity of this election. From where I sit, I don't think you can conduct a free and fair elections. You cannot conduct a free and fair election because you have already shown signs that you can't conduct a proper elections. And to that effect, I'm saying, sir, it is time for you to go. We can't trust the outcome of an election you conducted. We can't trust it. It's a mess. So please, I'm calling on you, sir. Please, you have to go as chairman. You need to tender your resignation. We have had enough. You became chairman, a LEGO chairman. You turned yourself into a demigod, and everybody who wants to raise up an issue and even make suggestions, you make sure that their voices were not heard. And today, this is the mess, the result of everything. You may not like me, you may not like the pattern in which I talk, but take it from me, I will tell you the truth. And this is the truth. This LEGO chairman has to tender his resignation, himself and the entire members. They can't conduct a proper elections for us. The elections have been rigged already. We can't have this election continue. Thank you.